Hey everyone, I'm out here at the dumpster at my local market this evening, and as you can clearly see, there is a whole bunch of soup in here, a whole bunch of Campbell's Chunky brand. So let's hop in there, get that, and prepare it for donation to the food pantry tomorrow. Okay, my apologies if it's a little dark, but I'm in the dumpster now. I know I don't have gloves on. Yes, I didn't bring any, but I always am careful to wash my hands when I get home. I've been doing this for 3 years. I do know what I'm doing. So thank you for your concern, but yes, I don't have any gloves. I'm careful. So, okay, first thing, Bob's Red Mill Superfine Almond Flour. That's some expensive stuff. Let's see, expires. Okay, so like a couple months ago it expired, but this stuff in the bag's fine. And almond flour is pretty fancy. That's not cheap at all. So we'll go ahead and toss that down there. And then there's just a whole bunch of Campbell's Chunky chicken noodle, just a bunch of it. So I'm just gonna try to grab as much as I can. Put that down there. I like filming with my camera with the tripod because it's a lot easier to just set it down while I grab stuff. As with this, it's kind of got to be a one at a time thing. So try to keep you a good angle here. I'm gonna grab all the soup cans in here. There's no other divers out here in my area. Kind of live in a wealthy beach town area. So I'm gonna take it over to the little free food pantry over by my school tomorrow morning. I'll keep some for myself because I do like chicken noodle soup. In fact, this is some of my favorite chicken noodle soup. Campbell's brand. So I'm just gonna grab a bunch of this can, another bag of almond flour. That's some really good stuff. And then a whole bunch of this soup, pretty much. That's what it's looking like in here now. Just trying to grab, it's pretty much all chicken noodle. Let's check an expiry date on this. April 6, 2022. So about 2 weeks ago, all this expired. And it's canned soup, you know, so it's not gonna go bad just like that. Should be good for probably up to another like 2 years. Good, based off of my knowledge, so that's very good. Pretty much, yeah, just a whole bunch of soup. And this is just, you know, the perfect thing to donate. It doesn't really go bad. And really, there's no reason it should be wasted, so it's kind of a shame it's like this, but I do talk to the market owner, and they're cool with me doing all this. So I guess business-wise, I just choose to not donate anything. But, you know, I know there's a better place for this to go than the landfill, especially these days, with not only rising food prices, but other things. All right, so we got some more soup. That's all the Campbell's chicken noodle, and I've checked all of them. They all have the expiry date of April 6th, I believe it was. Let's see, here's another one buried down in here. Oh, that's New England clam chowder. I think that's the first one that has not been chicken noodle. Chicken noodle. Okay, that might be getting down to it. Oh, no, there's more. See, when you're dumpster diving, you might think they're like, oh, that's it, or there's not anything else, but man, always look again, because it almost pretty much prevails that there's going to be more. That's almost a guaranteed, unless you've really checked everything. So that looks like it's mostly it for the soup, which is, as you can see, very impressive amount. All of it just a little bit expired, can easily be donated. So that's a really great find. But there, I think from what I can see, that whole trash bag right there, you can't really see it, does have some fresh stuff in it. So I'm gonna take a quick look at that and see if any of that's salvageable as well. Okay, before I could even get to that whole bag right there with some fresh stuff in it, forgot about there's this whole trash bag of bread. So we have a loaf of San Luis sourdough shepherd's bread, some good stuff. What else is in here? Progresso breadcrumbs, Oro wheat, Russian rye, Schwarzwälder dark rye bread. Not exactly sure how you properly say that. Okay, and that looks like it's mostly it for in there. Okay, that's open. So that's it for that. Now, yes, I know I don't have gloves on. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna open this up a little more, and then let's see what's in there. Okay, this is definitely the most valuable of the stuff in here. I just found, I believe it's almost 10 bags of Bob's Red Mill Superfine Almond Flour. There's a couple bags of this in the beginning. Again, I believe the expiry date was, okay, November 11, 2020. No, Yeah, Best Buy, November 2021. So it is a little old, but flowers and bags like this should be fine, especially because it's in plastic and not paper. I think that helps. But then again, this is Bob's Red Mill almond flour, super fine grinded, which is the fancy, expensive stuff, not just your regular flour. So that's probably, say, at least $8 a bag, $10 maybe. So found 10 more of those. So we're gonna add those to the pile down there. That would be a great food pantry donation. If there's anybody who actually does like to cook, that would be really excellent. I've already found enough of this for us to keep before. We have several bags of this. And then there's also just a can of lychee soda, so I'll try that. So yeah, that pretty much sums up what's in the dumpster here. So definitely a really good haul with like, what, maybe 30 cans of soup and a whole bunch of almond flour, multiple $100s worth. So let's go ahead and get out and organize all that and get it ready for donation tomorrow. Awesome. Okay, just finished up on the dumpster. I'm gonna start packing all the stuff up. So this is my pile right here with everything. So let's see. I think I'm gonna make this the light things box because it's not that durable. So we're gonna put all these bags of almond flour in here. I can. There's a lot of this almond flour, and like I said, that is some expensive, fancy stuff for sure. So I'm really happy to be able to rescue that. No need for that to go to the landfill. So that's all the bread in there. And I'm gonna try to start organizing all the soup in these boxes here. Probably can't see much. It is dark outside at the moment. Just getting to be after sunset here, but we're good. Yeah, again, let's give a shout out to this market. Not for environmental reasons, but I appreciate them being cool and letting me do this. They should take it upon themselves to donate their things, but you know, they don't, and at least they let me do it. I'll give them credit for that, as you all know who watch other dumpster diving channels. Plenty of stores are not wanting you to do this, so at least they do recognize my efforts, and they give me the okay on these things. So that's definitely a plus. So far we have all these boxes of soup, and I'm just gonna try to kind of organize the last of this in here. So let's see. Yeah, we have just a few more cans of some stuff, and then yeah, so that should be the wrap up on this. And then I'll just add 2 extra cans to the bread box over here. So yeah, that's almost 30 cans of soup, like 12 bags of almond flour, some bread, and yeah, a few other things. So that's a lot of great stuff, all that canned food that was in the dumpster. So looking forward to keeping some and taking it in for donations. So this has been a really good haul, and thanks so much for watching. Okay, I'm out here at the Food Pantry today. I found about 40 cans of soup and like 12 bags of this fancy almond flour at my local market yesterday. They were tossing out. It's not that old at all. So I'm out here at the little pantry, and I'm going to put it all in here today. So let's go ahead and start. I've got a whole bunch of chicken noodle soup. Flour. Okay, we're almost done with the soup. I kept some of these for myself too, so actually, mind that, there is definitely a lot. Okay, so that rounds up to the soup. Now we're at the flour and bread. Just 2 loaves of basic bread. I'll set those up here on the top. And then here's all the Bob's Red Mill flour. This is the super fancy stuff, so pretty good thing for people who like to bake or really anything. It's a lot healthier than breakfast flour too, if you like to use it. So yeah, I found 12 bags total. Kept 1 or 2 for ourselves, and that leaves us with like 10 bags left. So we'll set those around in there. And yeah, that should do it. So 30 cans of soup, 12 bags of flours, fancy flour found yesterday, donated today. Good stuff.